To install Windows 11 on an Apple Silicon Mac, I first open up my browser and search for Windows 11 ARM ISO. Then I click on the first result, click select download and select Windows 11, click download now, choose a language, confirm and download now. I also link to this page in the description, and by the way, technically we are not installing Windows 11 on our computer. We are creating a virtual computer inside our computer. This is called a virtual machine, and inside of there we will install Windows. We're doing this for two reasons. First, our computer can't go boom, and second, there is no other way. And while Windows is downloading, I create a new tab and search for mac.getutm.app and click on download, and it's done. So click on the utm.dmg file and drag UTM into your applications folder, and then just open UTM, click on open and click create a new virtual machine. Stop. Before we continue, could you please send me your desktop?
Are you stupid or something?
No, like seriously. You can currently send me your desktop, and when this channel reaches 1000 subscribers, I make a video where I rank all of them. So you know what to do. Click the first link in the description, send me your desktop, and make sure to subscribe. And now back to the video. Now here you want to click virtualize because it's faster. And select Windows. It took like 3 years, but now Windows is downloaded. So I click on browse and select this Windows 11 24H2 file. Maybe it says 25H15 for you. It depends when you watch this video. Select that, click open, and make sure this install drivers and spice tools is enabled. Otherwise Windows won't be usable. So click continue and select how much RAM you want to allocate to Windows. The virtual computer for me should have 8 GB of RAM. Click continue and select how much storage your virtual machine should have. I just leave it at 64 GB. I don't care. The next step is optional. It's called shared directories, and basically gives the virtual machine, so that thing where Windows runs inside, access to your macOS files. You can do that. I don't. Continue. Then give your virtual machine a nice name, click save, and run the virtual machine. When you see this screen, make sure to smash the any key so Windows boots. And here we are, Windows 11 setup. Customize the settings if you need, and click next. Now it asks for our product key. I wouldn't recommend buying a product key just for virtual machine. So just click I don't have a product key, select whatever Windows version you want. I go for Pro because I'm a pro. Then accept the license terms after carefully reading them and select disk 0. Click next and Windows installs itself. After 10 years, you will see this screen again, but now please don't do anything. This will put you in an infinite loop of trying to install Windows. Okay, and this is the normal Windows setup guide. And you might think we are done now. We aren't. So select your region and select your keyboard layout. And now we don't continue with the normal Windows installation. We press on our keyboard function Shift F10 and this window will pop up. Click on this blinking dot or whatever this is and type in start ms-cxh local only, and this window will pop up. Type in your username, your password, and answer the stupid Windows security questions. And on the last question, just hit enter. Windows will reboot and you'll go straight into the operating system. The reason we are doing this is we don't have an internet connection in the VM until the setup is finished, but with the normal setup we would need an internet connection, so we're using the sneaky way to get around this. And here we are in Windows 11, but you might notice this is in 4:3, and when I scale the window on macOS it stays 4:3 and everything gets bigger and more pixelated. To fix this, click next, agree, wait until this bar is green, and then just click finish. And after you click finish, you can do with the window whatever you want. I can just full screen it, and while Windows 12 isn't even announced yet, everybody is obsessed with the new macOS Tahoe. But installing it already could break your computer. But if we would do it with the same method as in this video, separated from the rest of our operating system in a virtual machine, we wouldn't face any risk. So click on this video right here to learn how to do it.